One of the other sports that we sort of have been watching quite a bit, Olympics. We talked a little bit about Lindsey Vonn already, her crash. It's unfortunate, but she went out like a G in her final year. But some of the other big news that I saw, U.S. mixed doubles curling going to the gold medal. They just beat defending champions Italy. I saw that last little. I don't know. I always say toss, but that little push, um, perfect right on the dot to help them win it against, like I said, the defending champs Italy who came back. So that's going to be a great gold medal match to watch. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the following day, but it'll be good.
It'll be phenomenal. Yeah, no, it was absolutely elite. The placement of that final what do you call it, a disc or
I think like
uh
Boulder, like I
boulder
say, we're
weight?
not we know what the sport is, but we don't know all the
Yeah,
terms yet.
amateurs. But elite placement. And I did actually watch a pretty instructional video on curling
Okay.
this past weekend, John. I a little digging and research. Still can't figure out the name of the object that they toss or roll
So
or
it's a
slide.
sliding disc, slider disc.
S-
That's all they said.
Oh, oh,
So you
so
were on it.
disc was pretty close. Okay,
Yeah.
yep, we're right path.
Yeah.
So yeah, sliding disc. The placement was phenomenal. And in this past weekend, I saw a video about the difference of the brush stroke. Like, I guess if you have it horizontally, the ice gets a whole lot smoother versus if you have it flat, it looks a little bit more rougher. At least it takes longer to get it more
Hmm.
smooth. So I guess depending on the speed. So technique is probably off the charts.
Yeah.
And then just, I'm sure whoever competes in curling, there's not one, little piece of anything on their floors at home. Just
No.
sweeping
No.
is off the charts.
Yeah. I'm surprised we don't have a Hispanic team like from like Central Mexico, South America in this
Yeah.
sport because we do it every morning as kids, waking up at 7 a.m. Parents wake us up out of bed and go sweep, and we're used to it. So, we got to see what's going on there to get the sport up because they're professionals at this starting at the age of 7.
Yeah.
Imagine like Mexico having a team of like 12-year-olds doing this. That'd be so fun.
I mean, it's so good. Yeah, no, the technique would be off the charts. And, the work ethic towards it
Yeah.
too, you know.
Yeah. But no, I think there's still a lot of curling left because it's like I said, this is mixed doubles. There's like the men's, women's. So I'm excited to see more. Like I say, I don't know. Did you see the video of Jason Kelsey and his wife doing some curling? They went and were practice.
Briefly,
Yeah.
briefly, I didn't watch the full. I might have seen part of it.
Yeah, but it looks really hard because, like I say, she was trying to toss a disc and she'd always like slip because, like I say, you have to slide on ice
Mm.
and do it perfectly. Do the toss, you got to turn it like depending on how you want it to roll, and then just to brush it. You can see Jason Kelsey struggling a little bit, not as accurate as these professionals. So it's like I know he wasn't brushing many floors as a kid.
Yeah, no, he's focused on only football, I guess. You know, yeah, I'm glad you brought up the walking on the ice thing because I did see a clip of the Parks and Rec thing where they only get so much red carpet and they try to walk out on the ice.
Uh,
Get on your feet, and then they go and like
yeah.
start sliding. I feel like that would be, us if we tried going
Oh,
out there.
probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Disc
Uh,
placement would be elite for us, but I feel like the walking part,
uh,
dicey.
yeah. I feel like I would do it. I'd be good for like 2 seconds and then I like move and slip and I would just move all the disc everywhere and just sort of mess it up and get disqualified. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, that's a big one. Like I said, there's more of that. Another one, U.S. figure skating team, Team
Ah,
Went, they won gold medal. Uh, I was watching figure skating quite a bit this weekend, just during some of the free time because it was what was on. Um,
mhm.
and I always would watch it, but I was like really paying attention this year and genuinely impressed of how crazy and how athletic these figure skaters are. And just the spinning, because I think I sent you the clip of, I don't know if it was China or like Taiwan, but the figure skater, and it was like she was just turning so much and just landing without getting dizzy. I Two turns into her spin, I was already like, I can't do this. I'm gonna get sick,
Yeah.
So what they do, kudos to them, because it's hard looking at it, and I think we always joke around when we watch stuff like this, like I could do that, that's easy, but nah, I don't think I could even do one of those things.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Like I'm right there with you. A couple of weeks back when we talked about like I think I brought up like Michelle Kwan was
Yeah,
an example. Just how quick the spin is, and then just to continue skating after that,
yeah,
like
yeah,
just like the teacup ride, like do they practice there at Disneyland?
yeah.
Just
You gotta,
to get on that, no, another round,
yeah,
just keep going. Because
yeah,
like I do a few spins on that and I'm just disoriented,
hmm,
completely. Like
yep,
I need like 10-15 minutes to recover.
yeah,
And they're doing quicker turns than that, and then to continue on. And I saw um is it Ilya? Milana, is he the one that won the or at least had a big part of the figure skating?
yeah.
Um, oh,
The
okay.
US one,
Yeah, like he did the
yeah,
flip, right? He's the
yeah,
one who did the flip. Yeah, the flip alone is outrageous. Like,
yeah,
Blades of Glory-esque. And, I we're seeing a lot, the outfit was phenomenal. Always in figure skating, you see,
yeah,
just like fashion week type outfits. Like
yeah.
it's just, the only place you'll ever see them. But like the flip and just some of the moves that they're doing, people are like putting side by side clips to Blades of Glory, especially with the hair,
Oh
with John
yeah.
Heater's character.
Yeah.
And, it's very reminiscent, but I feel like that's a massive compliment because you're taking just like insane moves from a movie and you're
Yep.
doing them in real life. Shout out Ilya, like absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
And has more to compete in. I think that was just the
Uh,
team stage too, right?
Yeah, that was a team stage, so there's still more figure
Wow.
skating to go on. Looking at tonight's to tomorrow morning's schedule. Ice hockey, we got women's ice hockey, US Canada, 11:10 a.m. our time, women's hockey. That'll be
Ooh,
good.
when's that? Tomorrow?
Yeah, 11:10 a.m.
Oh,
Canada's
let's go
2
watch
and
that.
0, US is 2 and 0 or 3 and 0.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
big one right there. Um,
Yep.
there's some alpine skiing. Oh, this will be a good one. Biathlon, 4:30 a.m., 20-kilometer individual final. So this is going to be for gold.
Oh.
Um,
I think you sent
cross.
me a clip of the gal
Oh yeah.
shooting
Oh
the
yeah.
targets, just
That's
five
crazy.
for five.
Yeah. Perfect.
The best. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun to watch.
Yeah. We got cross country skiing coming up tomorrow, tonight, curling. Yeah. Bronze medal match at 5, 9:05 gold medal match for curling, mixed doubles.
Oh, that's
Uh,
crazy. Have we
freestyle
seen
skiing.
a Mustache guy in curling yet?
No, I think that's
No.
the men's or the
Ah,
team one.
it's
So
gonna start
that
heating
might be,
up. Nice.
yeah. Freestyle skiing, men's slope style, that's in the finals. Luge, women's single luge, it's in the final, so you're gonna get a gold medalist there.
Okay.
And then short speed skating, 2,000-meter relay short track final. So a lot of finals, a lot of gold medals going up for grabs tonight. Um,
Very nice.
it'll be fun to watch. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to a lot of those. I think
yeah,
that they're all going to be great. Yeah, I'm trying to look forward myself too and see what we got. Yeah.
yeah.
Are you waking up at 3 a.m. for any of these, John? Have you?
I haven't. I think it has to be something that I would want to watch. So, like
Yeah.
men's hockey starting on Thursday. So I think when Canada US, if that's a 3:30 game, or match, I might wake up at 3:30 just to watch that.
Yeah.
Might not be able to stay up the whole time because I got to go to work, all that stuff. But um, like I say, snowboarding, women's half pipe, like I say, that's at 10:30, so I don't gotta get up too early for that. Um,
Yep.
so it's just looking at what it is. But who
Women's ice
knows?
hockey makes a whole lot of sense for tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah,
11:10.
uh, yeah,
Um,
that'll be good.
US Canada is real good.
Yeah,
We stay up a little bit later tonight, John.
yeah,
We do got women's cross country skiing going on at about 12:15.
yeah.
We got events starting real early in the morning.
Yep.
Love that.
Yeah. No, but overall, it's been good. And then the other one you sort of showed me, I think it was luging or the bobsled. Was it the
Oh yeah,
two-man bobsled video you sent me or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's the one thing with bobsled. Like when I first saw the video, I was telling you, I think when I commented back to you, I was like, first 10 seconds, I was like, I could do this. It wasn't going that fast, but then
Mhm.
once they hit like a certain point, they're going like a missile, and I was like, yeah, no, I'd probably die doing that.
Yeah. No, it's outrageous. I think they're going up to like 110 miles an hour, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken. It's insane.
Yeah.
Uh, I think the POV stuff is, sometimes it can be deceptive, like, oh, like you said, you put yourself like, oh, it's not that fast. But
Yeah.
then, you see like the pan out version of it, and
Yeah.
it's like, dude, they are an absolute
Quick.
blur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, whoa.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So that'll be some fun events. Seeing Jamaica, I think when that comes up, if that's like a 3:30, I might get up for that just to watch them take their
Yeah,
run,
absolutely.
do that piece. But yeah, that's Winter Olympics. Like I say, it's one. Um, I saw 2034. I think it's back in Utah, so that's when we might be able
Oh.
to have a better chance of working. Some of the leaf blowers, things like that. Uh,
Be great. I actually saw somebody bring that up actually. I think I
yeah.
saw a TikTok saying like they were filming maybe one of the mountains where part of it's going to take place or maybe the full
Hmm.
event and it has no snow on it right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like I got to make a whole lot of fake stuff or hope that season's got a lot
Yeah.
more snow in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Utah's 2034. So
Okay.
Utah will be a good one. Like I say, it's one a lot easier for us to travel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Never been.
Brisbane, Queensland, 2032, Australia. That'll be fun.
Man, and that's one
Uh,
of those places like Australia I've always wanted to go to. I think it would
yeah.
be so cool to visit. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. It'd be a
Summer
good one.
Olympics, bring us out.
You just got to be careful with the spiders that are as big as a car that
Oh,
just chill with you.
yeah. Those webs,
Yeah.
you walk through and you have like a blanket.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
Uh,
Fight a
yeah.
kangaroo though. Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be kind of throw
Yeah.
hands.
It'll be cool. Got to be careful with those guys, I heard, but
Yeah,
it'll be
dude,
fun.
they are ripped.
Yeah.
Kick my ass.
Yeah, but that's the Olympics. Like I said, we'll continue just sharing some of what we see, some of the big news from the Olympics. Like I say, big fun sports event. I think it's probably going to be the most watched sports stuff the
Oh
next few
yeah.
weeks. NBA next week is going to get dull. Next week or the week after. All-Star Week, the big Dud Fest that we're already talking about, will be happening that nobody will watch. So Olympics is here.
Mhm.
And I think we're just getting prepped for spring training and golf. I think we've been watching golf. This past weekend, Waste Management Tour, Arizona.
Classic.
A lot of great highlights. I don't know if you saw that one highlight of the hole in one. I don't know if you sent it to me or I sent it to you.
Um, yes, it might have been vice versa, but I did see
Yeah.
it. It was
Yeah.
great.
But the hole in one and then everybody just throwing their beers onto the course. That must have just, they're probably
Yep.
just like, shit, like we gave them too much to drink already. Because you got to clear all that out before the next person shooting.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been getting a whole lot of clips of the walk of shame, if you want to call it that, after you leave the
Uh,
event. People like I saw one guy today. He was just full of mud. Like that dude
Yeah.
has been down the hill several
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
and just stumbling, but kept going. Like,
Yeah.
but just, I'm sure, just
Yeah.
annihilated with liquor.
Yeah. And then seeing all the people that are annihilated with liquor that are just passed out on the green somewhere, like under some
Oh
shade,
yeah. Yeah,
or just
exactly.
not even being able to stand, leaning on people.
It was a great time of year to be over there too, because I think this past weekend it was like in the 80s over there.
Okay, not
So
bad.
everywhere else, you're freezing your two hoots off usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, over there, great weather, but I think people underestimate like 80 degrees in the winter and the effects it can have on how much you're drinking.
Oh
And
yeah.
when it hits, it'll hit.
It'll hit. Yeah.
For sure. My parents live like 3 miles from that course. And they're always like, nah, this time of year we stay inside.
Yeah, you're like we
They're
don't even.
dodging it.
Yeah, they're like a week before that we're gonna stock up like it's like the end of days, like
Oh
yeah, we
yeah.
can't be leaving anywhere.
Yeah. No, and every year I always joke with my dad, I'm like, hey, going out there getting hammered with the boys? And he's like, oh no, I'm inside.
There- There's gonna be one year he's gonna tell you like, oh yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm lit.
Yeah, so like I say, a lot of great sports, other sports coming up with football
Oh yeah.
gone, but we'll also bring up a few.